Alright, we shall begin. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hello, hello. We are back in the courtrooms, living it up, trying to see what's happening, trying to pick up what people are putting down. We're back with Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Investigations with Edgeworth. So, I I'm kind of going off of snippets of what I remembered because we played this like maybe 3 months ago, give or take, maybe 4. So it's been a little bit. So we're back here, which ain't bad. Hey James, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Doing good, still on YouTube. Well, YouTube is the place to be. YouTube is the place to be. I don't necessarily remember what happened here, so I guess we'll piece things together. Wait, is that lawyer? Is that his daughter? If I'm thinking of the right person. March 13th, 1:22 p.m. Gatewater Land Main Gate. Ugh. Chased out like a pair of peasants. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Kay? There's something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what that is? Really shouldn't steal anything, however, I'll bite. What shouldn't a thief steal? A life. It's too heavy of a burden on your soul to get away with, ever. That's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. No matter what we may try, murder is one crime that can never truly be hidden. And I intend to prove that by my own hands. When I apprehend the murderer myself. Right. I'm gonna work extra hard and be a good assistant. Let's go. Still, I never said she could be my assistant. I'm just gonna have to drop the issue. The first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder. Mr. Edgeworth! Detective Gumshoe. Mr. Edgeworth, the stadium. Hurry, sir! This is supposed to be hush-hush, but they found the witness at the stadium. The witness? You. What did we tell you about leaving your assigned post? Ah, the jig is up. Mr. Edgeworth, remember, I'm always rooting for you, so go get him, sir! Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves. It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet this witness. Oh, okay, we just... Well, time to call Saul. Think he can solve it? March 13th, 1:42 p.m. Stadium. I'm tilting? What's going on, Botch? Why are you tilting? Are you playing Marvel Rivals again? I thought there was a witness here. Yeah, I don't see anyone. Mr. Edgeworth. Long time no see. You are Miss Emma Sky, correct? This This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Scott. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor. But I thought she had gone to Europe to study forensics. Oh, did she grow up a little bit? I don't know how long ago this was. What happened? No, I'm doing rank in Night Rain, and I keep getting people throwing or DCing. Well, that is what rank is about. So you either gotta stomach it or take a break. That's the only two options I can give you. Wait, what? Why am I doing that? Hold on a second, let me fix myself. There's only two options. Well, there's three options. You can rage, and that comes in variety forms. You can take a break, or you can just accept that that's just how things are in competitive. There's no game in competitive that's just not gonna have that, unfortunately. So if you get to a point where you think you're gonna have a mental meltdown, I would just take a break. I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth. Of course I do. How have you been? You look like you're in good spirits. Are you still studying abroad? You bet. More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically. I've been studying non-stop every day to become a non-top forensic scientist. But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit. I see. All right, I can move. Ah! What are you saying, Botch? You need 1k to get to depth 2 and then 1k more to get to depth 3. I keep losing because people are DCing. Well, I mean, again, you either have to accept that they're going to do that or take a break. Where are you going, Mr. Edgeworth? We have to find the witness for that mean on werewolf does. You're right. The witness is supposed to be here in the stadium, but where? I'm guessing she's right there, but hold on. I assume this is another Badger mobile? Yeah, but it's a different color than the blue Badger's car. Yes, this is the Retina Searing Pink model. Okay. I know she's the witness. I'm just looking around just in case. Alright. I almost didn't recognize you. You've really grown in the past few years. Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go. But I'm going to be a super... Oh, wait. She just said this. You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances? Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Sky. Nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad now to become a forensic scientist. How about you? Wow, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday. And I'm training to become an unstoppable great thief. A great thief? Don't think about it too hard. It's not worth the trouble. In any case, we have much to catch up on. You bet we do. Alright, let's see, what are we catching up on? So why are you here, Emma? Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for spring break. And then I heard that you'd come back too, so I raced over here. I had really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I just missed you. And how exactly did you know I was here? The power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you. I used these to track your footprints and I followed them straight to you. What? This set is the greatest. It's so wonderfully scientific. You spray this chemical on the ground and when you shine a special light on it, zing, the footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube. It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking. Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than at this very moment. Emma, I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed. Huh? What are you talking about? Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about? Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal, he said. What was that man thinking? Or rather, not thinking. So let me guess, this been a murder, right? Yes, unfortunately. Does sudden glint in her eyes. But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Where did that person go? What's that off in the distance? Oh hey, it's the pink badger. Badger get. Badger, badger. Just what does she see in these silly things? Girl, what is this? Wait. Don't tell me. This is the witness. I think this badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Are you by chance the witness I've been searching for? Sorry, but I don't speak badger dance. Probably gotta knock the helmet off, right? Ah! I can't take being inside that stuffy head anymore. You're... No! Why her? Why here? Why now? I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was a witness in one of my cases. She has since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and cause me great grief. Edgy Poo, why couldn't you understand that I was trying to tell you? I mean, really? I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive by staying in character. But you couldn't pick up on what I was trying to convey to you. I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm going to be just direct. I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official. Today had gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of waking nightmare. So you're a friend of Mr. Edgeworth too, Miss Pink Badger? I can say that, but right now I'm just the Pink Badger, dearie. She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman. My name is Wendy Oldbag, but you can just call me Wendy, or Granny, or whatever suits your fancy. Nice to meet you, Miss Oldbag. I'm Kay Faraday. What do I care about young whippersnappers like you? Yeesh, I was just trying to be polite. Why is she arrested? Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gatewater hotels the last time we met? I go where I'm needed. I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth today. I get called in all the time to fill in when there aren't enough hands. But enough about me, Edgy Poo. I'm thoroughly dejected right now. I finally get the chance to see you again, and here you are talking to 2 young girls. Men are all the same. It doesn't... What? Oh, she's just going off. Okay, you go on, girl. Yep, I can't talk that fast for the life of me. You seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, please, I'm begging you, by all means, do not provoke her any further. Aren't you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be your witness. Honestly, I hope she isn't. But I don't think fate is going to be kind today. I saw what happened. I even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that? So it's true, she is the witness. I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag. Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder. You mean to say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes? Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me. But Old Bag witnessed. I came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw 2 men facing each other in that area. Suddenly there was a loud gunshot, and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you. Okay. Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? I can't afford to ignore what she has to say. Unfortunately... What's that unfortunately you tacked on at the end supposed to mean, Edgy Poo? Well, anyway, let's see what we can find out from this little old lady. Okay. Oh. Let me... Oh, let me save. Let me save. I don't know where I was at. I guess I'll save it here. No, I can't. I'll save it here. I came to the stadium on a short break.
Hold it!
You mean you took a break from being the Pink Badger? You may not think it, but it's hard work keeping the kids' dreams alive. You smell of sweat, your hip creaks with pain, you even begin to dream about work. I'm sorry, but unless you truly like your job, I think dreaming about work would be a nightmare. I don't know, maybe that's just me. That's the kind of story that would scar a child for life, you know. Well, that's why I chose to come and take my break here, whippersnapper. I don't plan on playing the part of the dead badger in front of a bunch of kids. So what did you see while you, the pink badger, were resting? Oh yes, that. Well, as I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area.
Hold it!
You saw two men. Can you describe them for me? They look like your average Joes, completely uninteresting and not worth fawning over. I'm telling you, they were so boring I don't even remember much beyond that. That's crazy. But did they have any special features? Anything you can recall would be very helpful. Oh my. Don't tell me you're jealous of those two men, girl. Hey, she's right. You do seem pretty worked up over them, Mr. Edgeworth. Girl? I'm not worked up over anyone, and I'm not jealous. It's alright, Edgy Poo. Those two were just foils compared to the stallion like you. I thought so little of them that I lost interest in the instant I laid eyes on them. That doesn't help. What? So you're useless. Suddenly there was a loud gunshot and the person who was shot fell to the ground. You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place. Absolutely. That gun made a terrible racket when it was fired. You didn't try to go help that person that got shot? I'm only one person, you smart alecky brat. What could I have done? But I took off as soon as I could to find someone who could help. You mean find the phone so you could call the police? You mean scream help no, then she would have probably got shot. Okay, pause. So maybe you should have ran off and tried to find somebody or with a phone and call the police. Because you didn't even mention that you called the police. Two men. One bullet. It's all consistent with what we found from the body. Sadly, there wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go on your testimony. Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify him for you. I mean, how do you expect me to remember anything without something to jog my memory? Self-centered, aren't we? While it was somewhat useful, her testimony also presents us with a new problem. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes? So about this new problem. What is that giant grin on your face for? Do you want me to show you something really nice? No, thank you. Don't be so mean. I swear it's something you're gonna like. What's that gadget you're holding? What you see before you is the secret weapon of the great thief. Ah, I should have known it would have been worthless. Oh, don't be like that. Ahem. What do you think now? What is it doing? It's projecting something onto the air. I'm going to input the necessary information to run a simulation now. Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size. Girl, you need to be hooking up with Emma over there. dark skies of the evening, when no other bird dares to take wing. One alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood. What, what is this? This is a recreation of the murder based on the info I inputted into Little Thief. Little Thief? I dare say, I think you're taking Robin Hood thing too far. Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. But I suppose if I used it like this... Let's see. This old bag said the two men were facing each other. And then the gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground. Dang! Ah. So with this we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past. See? So what do you think? I have to say I'm impressed by that technology thieves have access to these days. Well, it is the super secret weapon of the almighty Yatsagatsuru. Indeed. Oh, but if there isn't enough information, or if something is out of place, the recreation could come out a little strange. In other words, I can use this to authenticate oh my god. The valid of the witness testimony. You got it. You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth. Right now, the simulation is a recreation of that witness's testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything. And if I find anything illogical or strange, I can then ask for clarification. Feel free to examine anything in the simulation in the way you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. And if you find something, I got Little Thief with me, so you just let me know, okay? According to the testimony, the victim fell to the ground here. That's right, but if that's the case, then we already found our first contradiction. Huh? What? Where? If this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing that should be here. What piece of evidence showed the missing item? Oh, girl, not that. Take that! This is the contradiction. Eh? Is something wrong with my recreation? If this is the real scene of the crime, something specific should be here. If you think back, how did we deduct that the other crime scene was not the real one? Oh, I get what's missing now. There's no blood on the ground here either, right? Right. The fact that there's no blood here casts doubt on the witness's testimony. But Edgy Poo, how can you doubt me like that? Are you calling me a liar? I know what I saw. And I saw the victim getting shot down. You know, I don't think she's lying, Mr. Edgeworth. To be honest, I can't think of any reason why she would lie to me. In that case, maybe there is another explanation for the distant lack of blood. It's the silhouette of the killer with his gun at ready. Okay, is it not possible to recreate the face of the killer? Well, I can't exactly input what we don't know into the Little Thief. She has a point. Looks like they just broke the stage down. The stage I saw this morning and the center of the stadium has been packed away. Guess this means they're done for the day. Or maybe it's because it's a different show is scheduled to start its run tomorrow. Kidnapper. It was kidnapper following the kidnapper's body. Prince leads to a body. What is this? Some sort of new attraction? Oh, nothing. Go on, Edgy Poo. Show me anything and I'll tell you all about it. Very well. What do you think about this? Oh, it's nothing special. Somehow I figured she'd say as much. Okay. Was she driving? Interesting. Could I ask her? This is amazing. Just feel the power of science. Girl. Scientifically calculating and thinking critically about this. Then putting it in a way that transmits the feeling I understand. Whew. Done. Makes it sound like she knows what she's talking about, but she really has no idea. Admittedly, I'm slightly confused by what she just rattled off. Yes. So you believe that this gadget will provide us with the proof we need? Yeah, of course. Pretty neat, huh? By inputting info like this, it can recreate the crime scene exactly as it was. Although Little Thief was originally intended to be a training sim for heist. A training sim for thievery? I don't believe I can turn a deaf ear to that, Kay. Bah, it's for practice. Practice! It's not like I actually stolen anything yet. Besides, we're in the middle of an investigation, so stop nitpicking. Even if it was just practice, I can't actually endorse the act of stealing. Although, admittedly, this device is rather useful in an investigation. So how am I supposed to use this to aid my investigation? Oh, that's right. I guess I should explain how to use it, huh? Objects outlined in yellow are things that are not present in our time, but were in the past, okay? Things outlined in a dotted line are things that exist now but didn't in the past. Let's see. You can examine and interact with replicate people and objects as you normally do. You can even present evidence whenever you find an inconsistency. Oh, and be sure to point out mistakes in the recreation with evidence too. Very well. Let's continue with the investigation. If there's something you don't get about Little Thief, feel free to ask. Why is there no blood around the brick victim? Ah. Is it not possible that the victim was wearing a costume? Do you really think that Mr. Deacon was one of the kidnappers? I think we can reasonably assume that there's a very good chance that he was. And that if he was shot while he was inside one of those stolen costumes, then Mr. Deacon's blood would be inside the costume instead of the ground. Precisely. Now, if only we could prove that the victim was wearing a costume, you think it'd be pretty easy we could find some footprints? The problem is finding them, since there doesn't seem to be any around. Footprints, huh? I wonder how we can go about finding some of those. is amazing. Emma, about that method you were talking about for finding footprints. Ah, finally my expert knowledge in forensics is needed. Yes, well, can you detect and trace even partial footprints? Leave it to me. My cutting-edge detection kit can find anything. Very well, if you could please analyze the footprints in this area. Okay, stand back now and witness the power of science at work. Hey, I found something. Look right there. I don't see anything. Oh, that's right. Here, put these special glasses on, Miss Edgeworth. These footprints here were definitely left by a badger costume. Judging by the way the prints are layered, those seem to be the newest. Then we can conclude that the victim was definitely wearing a costume at the time. Okay, in that case, I'll update Little Thief's simulation parameters. Can't wait to see what we found from this new info. Oh! The victim was wearing a costume when he died. And with that, we should be able one step closer to the truth, right? I see the recreation has changed in accordance to the new information. We may be closer now, but something else has caught my attention. What do you want? Your testimony, naturally. I'd like to hear it one more time, if you please. Okay. I came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over, and I saw two men facing each other. Oh, wait, we already did this. So, does this mean that Miss Oldbag's testimony has a contradiction in it? Yes, and I believe our best course of action is to compare it with your recreation. Oh, and guys, I'm going to take a quick swig of a drink. See? I just knew Little Thief would be help. Now let's see if we can pull more information from Miss Oldbag and put it into the recreation. For that, we must first find the contradiction in her testimony. Okay. She witnessed. She came to the stadium to take a short break. That's not a contradiction. I was resting and I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot and the person who shot fell to the ground. Knowing what we know now, thanks to your... Okay.
Hold it!
You saw two men. Can you describe them for me? Okay. She's saying the same thing. There's a loud gunshot. The person who shot fell to the ground. Probably this. I could be wrong though.
Objection!
Two Ben? How did you know the gender of the two people involved? Seeing as how the victim was wearing a costume at the time? Furthermore, I have another matter I'd like to inquire about. I'd very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony. Oh, I'm beginning to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all. But I'm telling you, I really did see it. I saw it with my very own eyes. From a seat in the second tier. The second tier? Hey, didn't you say you saw it right in front of you earlier? That was, you know, I was using the phrase in the metaphorical sense. Ah, I see our witness still has a screw loose in the metaphorical sense. The cushy seats in the second tier are reserved for the hotshot VIPs, which is exactly why I go there now. And again, to take a nap. I can't see how you could have gotten a good look from there. It's so high up. Were you able to see even the victim's costume from way up there? Well, I know I saw two people, but I couldn't really see what they looked like because they were in the stage's shadow. Why didn't you just say... My eyesight isn't what it used to be, you know. Not when I was young and... Oh, God. Let's return to our investigation, shall we, Kay? You got it. This new silhouette of the victim is in a costume. The silhouettes can change depending on the information I input. The little thief can recreate more than just people. So investigate away. Alright, sounds like a plan. It says about the second floor, right? Can they get to the second floor from here? Yeah. Thanks to you, I'm able to proceed with my investigation once again. Oh, it was nothing. I'm glad that science and I could be of service. Pretty amazing how we can see the footprints. What's the secret behind that thing? Oh, you want to know? Here, you can read the manual. Aha. Very interesting. So if I do this, I can avoid leaving footprints. You can't seriously be trying to use that information to your advantage as a thief. Wait. What am I trying to piece together? Boink. If that woman's testimony is to be believed, the murder occurred before the stage was broken down. Do you want me to input a bit of info into Little Thief? Yes, if you please. Okay. magicians, Max Galactica versus the Troop Grimoire. And tomorrow there will be a concert by the hip new rock band, the Governors. Not that either of these stage shows interest me in the least. Okay. There is clearly a contradiction here. Please stop stealing my lines. Oh, come on. It wasn't that hard to see it coming, even for a layman like me. I suppose, in any case, it's not possible for the killer to have stood here in that way, because there was a very real stage set up in this spot at the time. Yeesh, I told you I got it. Feel the need to explain everything? Yes, well, in any case, we still need to resolve this unusual situation. Isn't it obvious? The killer was on top of the stage, naturally. Right, Miss Oldbag? Yes, I remember now. The killer was standing on top of the stage. She's not sure. See? Now let me update this info. But he would have not been able to... Dang! Well, well. What have we here? A bunch of hooligans running amok, I see. Oh, this guy again. Agent Lang, how nice of you to join us. Well, I can't have you going around messing up my crime scenes. Agent Lang, we discovered that the real crime scene of the murder is here, the stadium. I see, thanks. For what? I'm just trying to show you my appreciation for all the time you saved me. Who knew that such a strange little toy could recreate a crime scene like that? Little Thief is not a toy. You too. Sir! And there you have it. You see? Big boys like me don't need silly toys, little girl. Now this is a recreation. So what? Do you still intend to assert that Officer Meekins is the killer? Of course. Even knowing that the crime took place here doesn't let him off the hook. What? Agent Lang's logic. All right, Agent Lang, let me see what you're putting down. This is the real scene of the crime. Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim at the top of the stage, and when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. That's the truth. Your little recreation showed. How far will you go to accuse Officer Meekins of the crime? He's the most likely suspect we got, especially given the situation with his gun. Well, even if he is the killer, at least my recreation was on the mark. You see? Thank you for understanding, my little crow girl. What? Ugh, I'm not some common crow. I'm the Yatagatsuru, the Raven of Legend. Unfortunately, your conclusion has yet to be tested, so let's see how well it holds up. Let's break it down. Bling. Hold it! Looks like we found the real crime scene first. Ah, brag all you want, but we don't have all that free time, unlike the two of you. Huh. You know, you remind me of a dog licking his wounds as he whimpers home. Well, I guess I should be thankful for all the time you saved me. XC? That's how we say thanks in my country. You're welcome. I hope you realize we didn't do this all for him. But I'm here now, so I'll be taking over. As I was saying, this is where this crime took place. Officer Meekin laid in wait. Hold it! Lying in wait, How did Officer Meekins even know the victim was going to come here? Simple. He was investigating the kidnappers, right? And while he was doing so, he came to understand the victim, Mr. Deacon's movement.
Objection!
Ha! And why would a good officer want to ambush and kill a kidnapper?
Not so fast!
You mean his motive? Who knows? And who cares? I can find it out. You can find it out for yourselves when you talk to him in jail. You have no respect for the order of law. Don't get me wrong, but I need more than there's no motive to convince me otherwise. That's right. The lack of a motive is rather weak argument by itself. So the officer lay in wait on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed up, he shot him from on high.
Hold it!
So you agree with how our recreation turned out? Like I said, I'm grateful you were able to save me some time. Alright, but we still don't know why he chose to wait on top of the stage. Who cares? Maybe he wanted to become the Blue Badger. Who knows? Who's to say he didn't see the stage and decided to put on the Badger stage show if... Wait a minute, what? Who's to say he didn't see the stage and decided to put on a Badger stage show of his own? Or maybe there's a completely different reason? What does it matter? It still doesn't change the fact that Officer Meekins stood up on that stage and shot the victim on the ground below. That's the truth.
Hold it!
So you honestly believe that what you're saying is what really occurred? Hey, you're the ones who came up with this scenario. Are you saying you doubt yourselves? Ugh, touche. Unfortunately, Agent Lang's conclusions do not contradict our recreation. Then, does that mean it all went down just as he says? No, not quite. I wonder if we had I wonder if what we had recreated earlier was the whole truth. How would he lie in wait? So they're claiming that this is the real scene of the crime, okay? Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage. I feel like that's a contradiction, because why would he lie in wait? The bullet entered his abdomen and exited through his shoulder. Oh, I mean, I feel like this is it, isn't it?
Objection!
I'm terribly sorry, Agent Lang. I should have warned you that our recreation is incomplete. You cut in quite unexpectedly, after all. What's that supposed to mean? You said that the victim was shot by the killer from up above, correct? I hate to break it to you, but that's not possible. Huh? Why not? Recall Mr. Deacon's body specifically where the gunshot wounds were located. Actually, I didn't get that good of a look. Oh, well then. The bullet entered Mr. Deacon in his abdominal region and exited through his right shoulder. So he got shot from below. And it... Oh, he got shot. So he was on the stage. This is more consistent with the angled shot from beneath the victim. Ugh. Then, yes, our recreation had the victim being shot at an angle from above. A clear contradiction. You're discontinuing your own conclusion? Oh, discounting, my bad. No, this one point is the only flaw. This was a mistake. This was the mistaken parameter in our recreation. The killer and the victim's locations. Yes, the locations of the killer and the victims were wrong. I get it. I see what you're trying to say. I believe that the killer and the victim were standing opposite to what we initially thought. It was the victim who was on the top of the stage as he was being shot by the killer. That makes more sense. Dang! If this is what happened, it also explained the positioning of the gunshot wounds. But then what about the footprints? Since the footprints don't lie, we can assume that the killer also wore a costume. Okay, I'll try using that data instead. Dang! Judging by the fact that both the killer and the victim were wearing costumes, I'd say it was a killing between two kidnappers. That would be the most natural conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Agent Lang? Well done, Mr. Prosecutor. But that alone doesn't clear Officer Meekins of the crime. Mm. Mm. It doesn't. Okay. Break this down. I ask that you take another good look at the tire marks over there. The 3 marks are indicative of the blue Badgermobile. That story Officer Meekins told about that shop on the wheels getting stolen was just a lie. He drove the blue Badgermobile here and committed the murder. And then he used the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild West area. Okay. You believe he moved the body with the car? That's right. It was Officer Meekins himself who pointed us to the way he did it. Tire tread marks are very telling, however. Is the blue Badgermobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern? Rebuttal. Okay, another bit of proof. I ask that you take another good look at the tire. Oh, go back, go back, go back, go back. Go back. No, I said go back.
Hold it!
The tire marks? Yes, the tire marks. The ones behind the stage. They were hidden up until now by various pieces of stage equipment. As for when they were made, they must have been made after the rain had begun to fall, correct? Yes, and probably around the same time as when the killer's footprints were made. The tires on the blue Badgermobile probably got pretty muddy because of that. I'd say it's the blue Badgermobile because, well, that's pretty obvious too. 3 marks, okay.
Hold it!
3 tire marks. I have to agree that the blue Badgermobile has 3 tires. Of course, the only thing in this park that could make those marks is a roving shop.
Objection!
Are you forgetting that there are in fact 3 of them? You You can't just simply ignore the pink and the proto-Badgermobiles, Agent Lang.
Not so fast.
Of course, I didn't say it couldn't be either of the other two, but I see no reason to drag them into this just to complicate things.
Hold it.
Of course, you have some sort of proof that it was all a lie, correct? Of course not. Well, that was blunt. But suppose it is a lie. It would explain a lot of things, like his movements, his whereabouts. He drove the blue Badgermobile here and committed the murder.
Hold it.
So you still claim that the tire marks belong to the blue Badgermobile. I must have arrived on the scene after the ground had become wet with rain. Officer Meekins committed the murder. Then he used the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild Wild West area.
Hold it.
Besides the blue Badgermobile, are there other ways the body could have been moved?
Not so fast.
Recall what the Wild Wild West area looked like. Only the blue Badgermobile and Mr. Deacon's body were in the garage. I'd say that's proof. I suppose if one were to look at that place, that would be the only logical conclusion. However, my experience tells me that the truth is usually not so easily found. Is there some sort of problem with Agent Blank's statement regarding to that scene? It looks like the only thing that car was selling was death, not dreams. Only if what Agent Lang believes turned out to be true. The 3 tire tread marks are very telling. However, the blue Badgermobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern.
Objection.
Oh shoot, no. I thought that was the Your logic is so badly in need of repair that you might as well throw it out too. This is the real deal here. Your courtroom mannerisms are worthless at the crime scene. Ooh, you dare to insult the courts? My bad. My bad, Edgeworth. I was looking at the evidence and I hit present and I meant to hit the dang on. I meant to hit the. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. So we're looking for the bad badger because he has a gun. Actually, should take another good look at the tire marks over there. The tire marks are clean. They're not muddy. he was claiming that that it was going to be muddy because of the rain. How do I? Where are we at? We're at the stadium, and he moved into the Wild West. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, he was saying they're muddy, but these are clean. Hmm. Well, I know it has something to do with the thing being muddy. I think. Okay. I think it's. As you take a good look at the tire marks over there.
Hold it!
look at this again. Go back one. Actually, take another look at the tire marks over there.
Hold it!
They were hidden by... Okay. Those don't look like the same tires. I don't think those are the same tires. Okay. Interesting. Level shot 2 as well. Those are the same.
Objection!
Sorry, Agent Lang, but that's impossible. That's an impossible tale. And why is that? Those tire marks have not been left by Officer Meekin's blue Badgermobile. One look at the car would have told you so. What proves that the blue Badgermobile had never... Oh, yeah, the dang on tires. The tires?
Take that!
Take a good look at the tires. There's not a single dollop of mud to be found on it. Ugh. If this car had come into the backstage area and left those tire tracks, then the lack of mud on these tires stand out as very particular indeed. Then how do you explain the tire tracks, genius? Hey, I got it. What about Miss Oldbag's pink Badgermobile? Don't be ridiculous. I was sleeping the entire time in the second-tier seats. Indeed, I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. However, there is one more roving store, as I recall. Oh, you mean the Proto Badger? That's right. There was one more parking space inside that garage, and it proves the existence of the Proto Badgermobile. Agent Lang, I suggest you find this Proto Badgermobile pros haste. There must be still some sort of incriminating evidence in it. Ugh. Hey, did you hear something? Girl? Is he okay? Help me! Are you alright? Well, this is something. Looks like we found our kidnapping victim. Where were you all this time? He fainted, my guy. Wild West with kidnappers. He was in the room next to the one I was held in. Ran away using underground and got lost. The kidnappers. What is it? I can't understand what you're trying to say. The kidnappers escaped wearing costumes. Did you see the faces of your kidnappers? No, I didn't see their faces, but two. One was a woman. A woman? Quite important piece of testimony. Hey, what are you guys doing? Stop standing there and get your cops on this already. I'll even let you guys have what the kid just said just now. Consider it a gift. Now you gonna get out of my crime scene or I'm gonna have to get rough. Ugh. Again? You're nothing but a big bully. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go. Oh, no, no, no. Not you. You're a very important witness for my case. I'm not gonna let you get away that easy. Don't count me to testify because I won't. Not for you. That's right, I won't either, you hear me? You young whippersnapper? Hey, calm down. There's no need for all this hostility. I just want to take that statement from each of you. I'm not going to rough either of you up. I give you my word. Come on, fair maidens. What do you say? Will you cooperate? Fair maidens? My, you little rascal. You sure know the way into a woman's heart. Girl? Zhang Zi says, the passage of time, but a fleeting moment, and a young lady is young forever. Huh. Trying to outdo my edgy poo with your fancy smancy sayings. Let's get this over with, so we're clear. I'm only interested in giving you my statement. Sure, just as soon as Mr. Prosecutor leaves us be. Mr. Edgeworth. We're leaving. To be continued. Yeah, we'll save our progress. We did good. What are you saying, Botch? You're gonna have a stroke? I tried giving my teammate the most broken item and he didn't want it. Then he got us killed. Look, again, if you're doing rank, you gotta accept how it's gonna be or take a break. You have to accept how it's gonna be or take a break. That's why I have my sanity still. That's why I left League of Legends. That's why I can just chill out in Marvel Rivals, because Jeff is kind of like easy to play. I don't really have to stress that hard other than when somebody's really trying to kill me. But we got this far, guys. What League of Legends what? Yeah, I stopped playing League of Legends. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I still have League of Legends installed, but I have done a really good job in not touching League of Legends in the past. Hold on. Hold on. Let me let me make sure that my statements are true. When's the last time I played League? What's going on, Clue? The last time I played League. You will be back? No! Last time I played League. I know I got League up in here somewhere. League of Legends in January. January was the last time I played League of Legends. So let's see. Let me see. February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Oh, it's been 7 months. Hey, I'm doing good. Oh wait, no, it's September. 8 months. I'm doing pretty good. I signed the contract. No one can run from the devil. The item when held. Wait. The item when held, you get stacks. Everything that. By the way, Botch is talking about some other game. I have no idea what he's talking about. Man's just yapping to me. I don't, Botch, I don't know what game you're playing, but if you're playing competitive, like I said, you either have to just accept how competitive is and take a break, or just go down with the spiral that you're in. You just gotta stop, man. Stop playing the game and play something else. But I will say that League is very good with their cinema stories, their story cinemas or cinema stories, whatever you want to call them. They're really good at that. I know they're making the Arcane series, but it's gonna be like a different group of people. I forgot what they said. I don't know if they're doing Ash or they're doing is it Nox Noxus? Noxus? Demacia? Noxus? I don't know. Demacia! So we're gonna push forward just a little bit more, guys, because I'm actually really dead tired today. So I'm gonna push a little bit more on this one. Maybe we can get to the court case, and then we will stop. March 13th, 2:34 p.m. Wild Wild West area. Looks like we got the boot again. With Lance safe, the focus on the investigation will shift solely onto the murderer. You mean the infighting between the kidnappers? Demacia, but still Jing's point of view. Honestly, though, I have to say they really did a good job in making Jinx. To the point people were like, "Oh my god!" But then when you play the game, I feel like it was. How do I put it? They gave Jinx kind of like a basic crazy girl vibe in the game, and then they actually fleshed her out in the movie. So now people were just like, "Oh my God, Jinx had such like a hard life or whatever." And I'm like, "Okay, that's cool." So now they transferred the movie stuff over to the game, so it's kind of stabilizing a little bit. But I'm just like, at the same time, I'm just like, okay, they did a really good job with Jinx. However, they did drop the ball on Arcade, like the final, what was it, the final season or the final couple of showings that they did. I feel like there was a lot of loopholes and a lot of stuff that just kind of like they didn't tighten up like they did the first couple of times. The uh the story writing or the storyboarding just didn't make sense to me. And Vi was like actually irritating me. You should have seen the old Jinx. She was the Joker levels crazy. Yeah. Yeah, she didn't care. Yeah, that girl didn't. Whew. I hated playing against Jink because I'm a support main on League. Yes, and also the identity of the remaining kidnapper. Miles, my boy. Tell me it's true. Tell me that you really found my boy. Yes, Mr. Amano. We found him earlier in the stadium. Then my little Lance is unhurt? Girl, you like him? He's not exactly the picture-perfect health, but his life is not in danger. He's being questioned right now by Agent Lane. Poor Lance. It must have been horrible for him. Locked up like a... I have to say, whoever this Lance guy is, he's lucky he has a family like this. Or people who care for him like this, because I don't know why this girl followed him, for one. And then second, I mean, it's his dad, so I mean, like, his dad gets an excuse. Miles, my boy, I can't thank you enough. It was nothing. I'm still in shock over what happened to Oliver. But I have to say, I'm relieved that Lance is alright. Oh, that's right. I must forget to pass on. Oh my god, I mustn't forget to pass this on to Lance as soon as the police are finished with him. A letter? What's the letter say? Ah, the way Lance is being chased after by women reminds me of someone I know. I almost can't believe he received yet another love letter, you know? Here, take a look for yourself. Is this a breach of confidentiality? It's a very simple love letter. My dear Lance Amano, may I come see you again, your beloved Viola. Oh, what? Oh, hey, let me see. That's really weird. It's from a loan company, Tender Lender. Looks more like a collection bill to me. Okay. Who is this again? Ops. He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. Aw, that's the 12th one. No, you can't give up, Lauren. Just one more try. Excuse me, but I can't help but feel a bit sorry for all your flowers you've gone through. I suppose if they were me, then... I believe you said that you are Lance's girlfriend when we first met, correct? Yes, I am, but oh, it's not like we both think of each other as lovers. But he did give me this ring, so I guess we're not just friends either? Girl, you need to figure that out. I mean, because this isn't just any ordinary ring. It's a push pop. It tastes so sweet when you lick it. Ah, it's so wonderful. Girl, that is not a... Oh my god. Get me out. You mean to tell me that he gave you a lollipop ring? So which is it? Have you guys decided if you're going out or is it just one-sided? Decided? Shouldn't the parties involved naturally just know? My father used to work for Mr. Amano. And so Lance and I grew up together. I said it out loud. I don't see how there's anything to be embarrassed about. So, your father was an employee at the Amano Group. What did he do? I heard his job was to fly around the world. On Pegasus. I'm wondering if she's okay. Is she all there? Is everything good in the noggin? What is she talking about? Was she taking something? Is she on drugs? Girlie thinks the ring means she's getting married because it's a push pop. What's happening? Pegasus? Oh, Pegasus was the name of the airplane. The airplane belonged to the company. Oh, thank God. I thought she meant it was an actual horse. You had me there for a second. She really had me there too. But now, it's all changed. My father, he isn't around anymore. Oh, I see. About 10 years ago, he rode in Pegasus off to somewhere and never returned. Riding Pegasus to whereabouts unknown sounds like the stuff of legends are made of. It's been so long, I don't think I recognize him if we were ever to meet again. I'm so sorry, Lauren. But I won't give in to the sadness. I have to live. Yes, Lauren, live. Bro, she's scaring me about the case. About this incident. Incident? But isn't the kidnapping already over and dealt with? I've been here the whole time, so I'm afraid I don't know much about any other incident. How did you come to know Lance had been kidnapped? Oh, that's because my woman's intuition. If her woman's intuition was working, this case would have been solved by now. This case would have been solved by now. You base everything on that? I know everything when it comes to my Lance. It's really strange. It really must be destiny. Ah, she started fantasizing again. Oh my god. So what are you gonna do now, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm gonna take a drink. Because I got no information out of that girl.
Go Freezer on my chain. Go Freezer. Go Freezer on my chain.
Go snap.
Go Freezer on my chain. Go Freezer. Go Freezer on my chain. Go Freezer on me. Freezer chain. Go Freezer on me. Freezer chain. Go Freezer on me. Freezer chain. Go Freezer on me.
All right. Thanks for the gifted subs. So now we gotta listen to this 4 more times.
Go Freezer on my chain. Go Freezer.
How you been? What you been up to?
Go Freezer. Go Freezer. freezer on my chain. Go freezer on me. Freezer chain. Go freezer on me. Freezer chain. Go freezer on me. Freezer chain. Go freezer on me.
Oh wait, did it stop?
Ah,
yep, you gotta listen to this 3 more times. We're gonna do it though.
On my chain. Go freezer. Go freezer on my chain. Go freezer. Go freezer on my chain. Go freezer. Go freezer on me. Freezer chain. Go freezer on me. Freezer chain. Go freezer on me.
I don't know how to fix that. I might have to figure that out. I completely forgot that happened.
Go freezer
It's
on
really
my
funny
chain.
though.
Go freezer. Go freezer on my chain. Go freezer. Go freezer on my chain. Go freezer. Go freezer on my chain. Go freezer. Go freezer on me. Freezer chain. Go freezer on me. Freezer chain. Go freezer on me. Freezer chain. Go freezer on me.
One more time.
Go freezer on my chain. Go freezer.
I can't really hate
Go
this.
freezer on my chain. Go freezer. Go freezer on my chain. Go freezer. Go freezer on my chain. Go freezer. Go freezer on me. Freezer chain. Go freezer on me. Freezer chain. Go freezer on me. Freezer chain. Go freezer on me.
The jam's a bop though. Oh yeah, that's what I said. I can't be mad at it. Thanks for the subs, the gifted subs. MVP. So we're back at Phoenix Wright, by the way. We finished up until then. Valentine, have you played until then? You should play that game. Every time I see somebody, I'm recommending that game. If you like story games. If you don't like story games, don't worry about it. What is this on my thing? Hype train? Oh, we're 50% in the hype train. Okay. Let me see. We already established that there's a good chance that the killer is another kidnapper. It's my duty to figure out who this other person is. I believe there is one location that might hold a clue or two. I don't know. Cause I haven't been here for a hot second. Not the crime scene. But he said the stadium was the crime scene, so we figured out if the isolation room, the kidnapper's hideout. I mean, the kidnapper's hideout would be a good conclusion, but where's the hideout at? We don't know. I would say the kidnapper's hideout, because I don't remember what the heck the isolation room was. The obvious location is the kidnapper's hideout. But we're still not allowed in, remember? Agent Lang and his men should be done with this area. In that case, there's no harm in asking that officer over there to let us in. Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here. Sorry, I can't let anyone through. Agent Lang's orders. Ugh. Supposed to have to deal with this in the impasse for now. Ooh, I got a hype chest. Ooh, I got a button mash. I'm gonna share it. What do you have to report? Sir, nothing unusual or out of the ordinary, sir. Never heard such redundancy before. Is it possible for you to let us take a look around inside? Sir! Roger, sir! Surprisingly hassle-free. Are you certain? Didn't Agent Lang order you not to allow me in? Sir, that's true, sir, but... Detective Gumshoe asked me personally to let you in, sir. And I couldn't refuse a request from him. Wow, looks like Detective Gumshoe has a following. Furthermore, I was asked to give you this document to you, sir. What is this? The man in this picture. Isn't this Mr. Oliver Deacon? This man only weighed 123 pounds? Oh my goodness. But the name here says Colin Deveray. That's the same name as the one in the back of the pendant. It appears that Colin Deveray was his real name. What's this? He was convicted in a case 10 years ago and sent to prison. What? Then what was he doing here? Apparently he broke out of jail. And then he just vanished? He must have become Oliver Deacon to cover up the fact that he was an escaped felon. Ooh. I'm not sure what's going on anymore. Is there some sort of link between the victim's past and his current case? These police documents are rather detailed. I should take the time to give them a thorough read eventually. It's fine. Let's focus on one thing at a time, starting with the kidnapper's hideout. Yeah, I agree. We should investigate first, think later. More than thinking things through, I think you should try remembering things first. Now then, if you would please unlock the door, officer. It was locked up until a while ago, but since then, the door has been wide open, sir. Not sure if I follow what you're saying. Care to explain a bit more detail? Sir, the door was locked down tight when they went to check out the room. So they got about 10 officers to help and break the door down, sir. I see. Guess that means I get Agent Lang's leftovers. Well, let's see what we can find. March 13th, 5 p.m. Kidnapper's hideout. This is where the kidnappers planned their foul deed. While you were tied up for a while in the room next door. Okay, please, must you bring that up again? Now then, down to business. There must be some clues left in this room. Let's try to find out what we can of the other kidnapper's identity. Alright. Hey, there's a trap door in this room too. It's not a trap door, it's an entrance to the underground passage, Kay. I know that. The door leading to the outside world was was locked, so Lance must have escaped his prison through here. Why do I feel like Lance is the one that's the killer? Because he showed up kind of easy, don't you think? Unused folding chairs lean against a wall in their folded state. Wow, whoever lined these up did it perfectly. They're not even a single hair off. What's happening? Ah! 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 Are we good? I feel bad for using these because it'd be like stealing the perfection away. I suspect it's more like you wouldn't want to be the one who put them away. Bum bum bum. Let's see what's going on here. A sign advertising the photo rally. Something I have absolutely no interest in. Yeah, but I do, and I'm going to get my hands on the rest of the Badger family. You'll see. Definitely brings a decidedly different atmosphere to the criminal investigation. Is this the Badger costume right here? This must be where they dispose of the old and worn out costumes. That's so sad. It would seem that they throw the costumes away in pieces. What do we have here? looks like a sword, a broken sword. Strange. Why would it be broken like that? I'm lying next to the door, broken cleanly in half. Swords don't usually break on their own. That's true. Alright then, let's think about it in this way. Maybe it broke when someone was trying to use it for or on something. Hypotheticals aren't going to get us anywhere. Perhaps we should think more on this later. Ooh, they have barrels just like these outside. Yes, and? Well, I know I already asked you when we were out there, but if these were real, what would you put in them? There's an expectant gleam in her eyes that I'm about to that I'm about to dash. Edgeworth is funny, man. He's like, I'm gonna dash her hopes and dreams. Watch out, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a broken mirror. It probably came from the haunted house. Why is this here? Are they planning to repair it? I won't rest until I inspected every suspicious looking cranny. A poster of the Gatewater Land stuck on this wall. Intrigue, fun, prestige, Gatewater Land has it all, and it's waiting for you. It's not especially catchy, is it? Chairs? Folding chairs, and by the looks of it, they were probably used by the kidnappers. There are 3 chairs set around the table. So it must be 3 kidnappers then. One of them's currently dead, right? Cheap styrofoam cups. Looks like there's only 3 cups. I wonder what this key is to. Got me. It reminds me of the key we found in the other room. That's it. It must be the key for one of those trap doors. That wasn't a trap door. You could only call it one because you literally quite jumped into it. Hey, but isn't that what you were supposed to do when you see one? I am not having this conversation with you. I guess that's it. Oops. Beyond this door is where the kidnappers held you after getting the jump on you. Must you keep reminding me? But it's the room where I got to see your awesome face. You didn't need to remind me of that mortifying moment either. I think we got everything. Can we go down in here? The door is thoroughly broken thanks to the police who forced it open. Rest. That doorknob handle thingy is looking pretty beat up. I suppose that's what happens when 10 officers break their way through with brute force. Hey, that's kinda odd. The lock on this is completely fine. Look, not a single dent. But how is that possible after what the officer told us? Yeah, if that lock had been in use when the door was busted down, then the lock itself should be completely wrecked. So the lock on the door leading to the outside is undamaged. How can that be? The panel that hid the entrance to the underground is propped up and wide open. Be careful where you step, Kay. I only fell in that other opening once, you know. Talked about the sword. That's all we got. Alright, let's try to piece some stuff together. So, let's see. Costume pieces, folding chairs, door leading to the outside. 1 broken prop. I don't know, I'm gonna connect these and see if that works. Oh, and it worked. The common denominator between the cups and the folding chairs is the number of 3. Speaking of which, the number of missing costumes is also 3. Wait, but I thought there were only 2 kidnappers. Indeed, something isn't adding up, literally. Is it possible there is a 3rd kidnapper that Lance didn't see? It's because it's Lance! It said it looked like it was cut up, right? Oh. Oh. I thought they said this was cut up. It would seem they throw the costumes away in pieces. I thought because it was a sword, but apparently I was wrong, so... Yes? So this is the room next to the one we were held prisoner in. You know, I took a peek in there through the door from the other room. As did I, Kay. Anyway, if this room was truly the kidnapper's hideout, then that means there should be some clues to their identities here, right? I don't know if there are, but however, the probability is quite high. I believe a thorough combing of this room is necessary. Okay. Well, we don't have anything else other than what was given. So, I mean, it's the door and the it gotta be the door and the broken, because, or maybe it's not. But why would this be? It was clearly broken in half. Well, I'ma try it. It's a bit strange that the police had to force their way into an unlocked room. One look at the pristine door lock and anyone can see that it was not in use at the time. But the policeman outside said it took 10 men to get it open. A door that was locked tight despite being not locked at all. It can only be because of this. Oh, you mean... Yes, it was used to jam the door. Here, take a look at the door handle. You see how the handle is completely destroyed? That's how the sword broke. Oh, I didn't think about that. I thought that we might uncover the true identity of the kidnappers, but instead we only uncovered more questions that need to be answered. Ah! F you. F you. F you. How dare you pop up like that? Bro, that scared me. Oh my god. What is it? Well, well, Mr. Edgeworth, am I correct? What are you doing suddenly popping up out of the secret entrance like that? This is an underground passage used by a staff member, sir. We Badgers also make use of it in our duties. Look, why don't you get out of there first, and then we'll talk, okay? Hey, what's going on? Ah, I beg your pardon, miss. We playing some Phoenix Wright today. Proto Badger, get! Alright, only one more to go. What are you getting all excited about? Did you forget the photo rally? Duh. See, look. And all I have to do is get a picture of the Bad Badger and I'm done. Ah, yes. I vaguely recall a contest or something of that sort. What is gone? But where did it go? Nothing much. Chill Sunday for me. Are you doing okay? Oh, I'm doing fantastic, other than that son of a gun that just walked in the door scared the crap out of me. Yeah, we finished up until then yesterday, by the way, and then we played some Marvel. We chatted with some folks, and now where I'm trying to finish up Phoenix Wright here. Though I think I don't know how long ago it was since I played it, but I'm trying to finish this or get close to finishing this case. So right now we're just doing a lot of investigation, trying to find out how this person died, how he was murdered. Apparently there's three kidnappers. One of them is dead, so we're looking for the other two. I think I'm accusing one of them of being the rich guy's son currently right now, but I don't know who the third one is. Have you played Phoenix Wright before? And then Valentine came in with wads of cash and threw subs at everybody's faces. Ooh, nice. I think I need 2 or 3 streams to finish until then, but I can't wait. I haven't played, but my friend loves this game. Oh, this is I okay. So for me personally, I love the Phoenix Wright series. The only thing is, I just love the court cases. I don't care about nothing else. I could do without the investigations. All they have to do is just give me the information that I need, and I will sit in court all day. I will sit in court all day, every day. I just love the court stuff. I love the court stuff. But this sometimes it's a bit grueling because while you're trying to pick up information, and for example, like, oh, I gotta be gone for like a week or so. I gotta be gone for 2 weeks. I come back to it, I'm just like, who did what again? I don't remember. Oh, this jogs my memory just a little bit, and I have to kind of trudge through it. So the investigation parts are a little long. Yeah, the court stuff is fun. I love being in the courtroom. I'm trying to get back there currently right now. But according to one of my viewers, I did the trilogy. So right now we're doing this one. I think she said this is the order, the trilogy, whatever this one is, and then I think we do. Is it Apollo Justice? I don't remember, but it's one of those. But, oh, I already said that. Hmm? What happened? What's wrong? A bad badger costume is missing, sir. Oh, is that all? Well, it's missing because the kidnappers stole it. I heard about how they were stolen, but they said that only 3 of the costumes had been taken. What? Is he saying that more than 3 of them are gone? Mr. Proto Badger, please tell me a little bit more about these costumes you use. Oh, I gotta actually talk to this guy. Okay. What do you mean by a bad badger costume is missing? Why, just what I said, sir. We are 1 bad badger short. Counting the spares, we have 2 of each costume on hand at all times. Okay. So because one of them is walking around in the park, the others should be in that room. Ah, actually, both of them should be in that room. Huh? What do you mean? Normally, we don't use the Bad Badger costumes. In fact, we only use them during a certain event at the set time each day. It's a stage show where the Bad Badger wreaks havoc around the park. And the other Badgers must work together to apprehend him, sir. Oh, so we just got a guy walking around with a gun. Okay. There's two of them out there. Two clowns with a gun walking around. I'm speechless that such a show exists. Well, sir, I was trying to explain to you the only time we use the costume. Then doesn't that make it near impossible to take a picture of the Bad Badger? Personally, I can't believe it's that. Well, hold on. I can't believe that it's this close to the showtime and there's no costume. Oh dear, what am I to do, sir? Well, one, you gotta find the nutcase running around with the actual gun. All this basically means is that the kidnappers stole 4 costumes in total. Then are you saying that there are 4 kidnappers? No, I don't. I don't think that's very likely. Oh. Recall the costumes for a minute. The stolen ones, you mean? What proves that the 4th kidnapper does not exist? Girl, I don't know. Officer Meekin has this one. Old Bag has this one. Proto Guy is wearing one. This one's here. So that's 4. Huh? They said there's no 4 kidnappers. Officer Meekins is wearing one. I don't know where this one is. That guy just showed up in this one. Old Bag is wearing this one. This one is here. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Let me do this again. Officer Meekins is wearing this one. This guy just showed up in here. Girly is wearing this one. This one's here. So that's 4. So the ones that I didn't pick out is 1, 2, 3, 4. There's still 4 running around. I'm gonna pick this one.
Take that!
If you had 4 people, and you had wanted to steal a 4th costume, wouldn't you naturally go for the full set and steal a Pink Badger costume instead? Yeah, that makes sense. And yet, the kidnappers decide to steal another Bad Badger. Okay. I believe the culprits needed 2 Bad Badger costumes, but the question is, why? Because they have guns! What do you mean, why? I literally said that, like, right off the rip. I said there's 2 nutcases walking around with guns. Edgeworth, please. No, Edgeworth, please. I mean, we don't have, I guess that's the only thing I got. That's how the second Bad Badger, oh my god, the second Bad Badger costume, I believe it may be closer at hand than we think. What do you mean? Oh, it's destroyed. That costume in the trash. Wouldn't you say that it's wearing some very telltale pants? Hey, you're right. Let's get it out of there and take a look. The gun is gone off. See, that's what I'm saying. There's a nut job walking around with a goddamn gun. As I suspected, it's a Bad Badger costume. Well, minus the head. I won't rest until I inspect every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Well, 1, this is missing. Look! Its hand is hurt. It looks more like something was ripped off of it. Yeah, guys. I wonder why this Bad Badger costume right hand is torn up like that. Maybe it's a flesh wound from the fight with the Blue Badger. I always knew the blue badger was one ferocious beast. I somehow doubt that even real badgers are as bloodthirsty as that guy. Alright, what am I looking at here? His head's missing. Okay, we did all that. The chair. There are 3 folding chairs over on this side. I can't say they were arranged nearly as nicely as their siblings to the right. You think so? I think they're just fine. Just like a bunch of used chairs ought to be. I'm beginning to think you must keep a most chaotic room. Hey! Don't slander and sigh at me all in one shot. Unused folding chairs lean against the wall in their folded state. The ones over by the table probably came from this stack. Okay, so what am I deducting? Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Oh, no. I mean, the head's missing. I think they already said that, though. Why is this spazzing out? Come here. Yeah, you have a head, so I mean, you could try it.
Eureka!
This is a clear contradiction of the facts. Huh? What are you talking about? What are you gonna fill me in or not? Wait, maybe it's not quite so clear. Even so, it's still a contradiction, right? Or it might not be? You're acting really weird, Mr. Edgeworth. Just tell me if it's a contradiction or not. Ugh, my apologies. Definitely something off about this costume. If only I can envision the truth in my head, I'd be one step closer to it. I thought it was that... Huh? Okay, so it has to be this. The Blue Badger Bible. There's the creepy one. There's a gun missing here. But how do I prove that there's a gun missing here? I'm gonna pick this one because this is the only one with a gun in it.
Eureka!
I believe what we have here is an inconsistency. Between what? Look carefully. Our costume is not holding something in its right hand that it should be. Oh, the gun! Precisely. The Bad Badger was designed to always hold a gun in his right hand. However... You there! Did you remove the gun from this Bad Badger's right hand? No, I did not, sir. The gun is supposed to be securely attached to the costume. As I thought. The rip itself confirms my hypothesis that the gun was forcibly removed. Mr. Proto-Badger, the gun is, of course, not a functioning weapon, correct? Absolutely not, sir! It's just a model gun. However, it can fire blanks. We need to use them for the stage shows. I see. It seems that our kidnappers also have a need for the model gun, my dear costume friend. Nice. I think we're about done with this room. So what's next? Well, we found a few answers, but there are still a few things left that we have to ask a certain person about. Let's go, Kay. March 13th. Wait, where did that police dude go? Was that him? No, there was 3 of them, wasn't there? March 13th, 3:34 p.m. Wild Wild West area. Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Oh, it's Gumshoe. You gotta hurry, sir. Come on! What is it, detective? They found the Blue Badger costume down in front of the main gate, sir. What? Isn't that what one of the kidnappers was wearing? Bingo. That's why you gotta come to the main gate with me right now. If we hurry, we still might be able to get there before the wolf boy does, sir. Alright, let's make haste to the main gate. And there they go. To be continued. Again. To be continued. Again. Alright, so now that we learned some stuff, I feel like this is really long. Alright, guys. So this is what I'm gonna do. Tomorrow, we're gonna continue this. Wait, hold on. Tomorrow? No, I'm sorry. I'm lying. Tomorrow we're not continuing this. Tomorrow I got school. So Wednesday we will continue this. And then hopefully we'll be able to get to the court case by then. I'm hoping. Yeah. Yeah. So Wednesday we'll continue. We'll try to knock out the rest of the information that we need to find. Hopefully we can get in the court, throw some people in jail. And then we will take another little break before we start up again with Phoenix Wright, and we will play something. We'll figure it out. I know we got to do Kitchen Wars with Dark Twizzy, maybe Tom and Gimme. And I know there were some other games that some others had popped up with. But yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. So it was kind of tame for the most part, but it still was a good day, as tired as I am. So thanks everybody for stopping on by. I appreciate you. Valentine coming in with the gifted subs. Thank you again for being an awesome person. If you guys liked anything, please like, comment, subscribe on Twitch and or YouTube. You can just follow on Twitch and then sub on YouTube. They're all free, just not the subbing part for Twitch. But if you would like that, if you would like to do that, you guys are grown. Feel free to. I appreciate the support. And I